Week 1 of the NFL. It's the New England Patriots taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. And Devontae Smith on the return to kick. And here goes Jalen Hurts now ready to lead this offense. Second round pick in 2020.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for a Heisman.
And Hurts will start the drive with 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line. And first handoff completes to Barkley. The first handoff goes to Barkley, who'll be stuffed for only a yard. Hurts. And that one's incomplete. And A.J. Brown was the intended receiver. And now it brings down 3rd down and 9 for Philly. 3rd and 9. Hurts surveys. Hits his man. Brown was dropped it again. And he'll be getting 4th down. Great job by this New England Patriots defense. And sets the punt team out with Brandon Mann on to punt. Back deep, Romeo Doubs. And oh man, what a fake, but we'll be stuffed at the 23-yard line. We'll be losing great field position. So here goes Drake May. Ends up with his third year after the draft in 2024. 1st and 10 now. May hit his man Boutte. And this is at the 32-yard line of their own territory. Gain of 9. 2nd and 1. Henderson. And he runs for 2. 34-yard line. 1st down and 10. May throws it backwards this time to Henderson. He had to get popped at the end of it. Get 6 yards. Now here goes Henderson. And gets 3 yards here. 3rd down and 1. And May will be getting 3rd down and 1 at the 43-yard line. In motion, Boutte. And he'll be stuffed there. Henderson will be stuffed. At 3 Eagles players come in for a loss of 2. So now it brings up 4th down and 1. Yeah, that was not a great decision here by me doing a fake jet and handing it off right there. And he'll be stuffed for losing yardage. Bryce Barrican on the punt. And Cuffy on the return. Now this should have been a fair catch fair catch. We'll be getting deep in the drive anyway, so it's 1st down and 10 at their own 13. Hurts hit his man. Complete to the tight end. He will get the signal he wanted. And he's getting chased down at the 24-yard line. It's a 64-yard catch and run. Wow, all that separation here after the catch. And now the Eagles get the 24-yard line of New England as they face 1st and 10 at the 24. Now, pump, Hurts taken down. Draymond Jones, who had signed off the Ravens team, so now brings 2nd down and 17. Hurts is sacked again. Wow, they will be getting a lot of yardage here, and now it brings up 3rd and 36. Now Hurts finds his man, Goddard, for a 1st down. Wow, 3rd down and 36. He had gone for a gain of 41 yards, and we'll get 1st and goal at the 9-yard line. 1st and goal. Hurts hit his man Devontae Smith And he'll be get this at the 2 for a 7-yard pickup. So now he able to get second and goal. What they used to punch it in. If they able to punch it in, they can do the touch push special. So now it's second down and goal. And he was trying to hand it off, but tackled the quarterback instead. So now it brings up third and goal for a loss of 4. Hurts. Surveying, and he is down. Robert Spillane. Oh, he's staying out there on 4th and goal. Faking the spike, he will look to throw. Oh my goodness. He cannot do nothing with the football, and it's a turnover. Jesus, what are they even thinking on offensively? Now, May. His man. And he hits his man. Hunter Henry. It goes for a gain of 11. First and 10 at the 30. Handoff goes Henderson. And he able to shrug off one, but then taken down at the 35-yard line. So we talked about Drake, May. They able to get the Super Bowl. They able to get 14 straight wins, but fell short on the Super Bowl down when he get outscored by the Seahawks 29-13. And that was a big trouble for them. What was a big trouble for them right now, as I played on work for it, as it goes for a loss of 3. Loss of 1. 3rd and 7. May. Hit his man, Demario Douglas. 44-yard line. There's a gain of 7. And now it's 1st and 10. Nearly at the goal line at the 44. Near at the midfield strike at 44. May checks down to Henderson. And Henderson able to muscle, only gets no gain on the play. 2nd down and 10. Yeah, he was probably off schedule on that one. 2nd down and 10 now for Drake May. May hands off to Henderson. Shakes the tackle, and he able to fight for the first down at the 44-yard line. It's a first down of 12. Now May able to run it himself and only gets a yard. Able to get stopped for a 1-yard pickup. And brings 2nd down and 9. I believe it's a tackle by Jalen Carter, I believe. And I think it must be his. And it is Jalen Carter. Nice tackle by Jalen Carter for only 1. 2nd down and 9. May. And that one's bit off. Incomplete. So now it brings up 3rd down and 9, 6 coming up. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Now it's 3rd down and 9. May. Hit his man, Hunter Henry. The tight end able to get this to the 9. Able to get a big gain of 34 yards. And now they're in position now with 1st and goal. May. Hits Dobbs. And gets 8 actually. Gets 2nd down and goal. Now May. And gets Henderson. And that bulging block gets him the angle for the touchdown. 1 yard out, Travion Henderson. And the New England Patriots able to take advantage after the failed 4th down by the Eagles by trying to punch it in. And that brings them a 7-0 lead. Brandon Covey on the return. Covey gets only 29-yard line. And with a 7-0 game.
Now second quarter action
Back
from
in
Philadelphia, and it's the
Philadelphia
Eagles
and
getting
Leafly Financial
possession.
with the Patriots
As they get
leading
set to start
7-0.
their drive with a
Philly
first
get the
and
ball
10.
after
Already at the line, this Philly
the
offense
Patriots
set to
drive,
go.
and they go first and 10
They've
at the
got some stuff to
29-yard
build
line.
on from that last drive because they moved the
Now,
football, CB. When they
Hurst
tried
got
to
it
go for
knocked
it on fourth
down,
down, didn't convert.
and no protection. He able to get rid of it. Second down and 10.
Determined for that not to happen again. In fact,
Second and 10 now.
get to a fourth down
Able to get a screen now to Barkley. Barkley with the move, jukes out the tackle, and gets it at the 49-yard line of New England.
and a dash of anger.
And is get a 22-yard pickup in the first down.
This pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half.
Now, first and 10 now for Philly.
Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to
Now, here goes Hurts. Another screen to Barkley, and he able to shake one and gets 4 yards this time because the tackle made. So now, second down and 6 at the 44-yard line. Hurts hits Goddard, and he gets this at the 35-yard line of New England. Gets it for 14. First and 10. Hurts. That is a pick. Nothing but dear life. Barkley's chasing. Wow, what a tackle by Barkley. But now the Patriots will get this at the 10.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is
like what an effort by Saquon to really chase him down from behind to get him to not had that risk of a pick six. Second and goal now for New England. Able to get it to Dobbs. Touchdown, Patriots. It's a 2-yard touchdown grab.
The Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
It's 14-0.
Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt.
Now Smith, 27.
The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense.
And in the bind, 14-0. Now we get first down and 10 at the 27.
Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
Now Hurts hits his man Devontae Smith and gets it at the 38-yard line here, and now we bring up first down and 10. First and 10 now. Hurts. Incomplete.
Still second quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Second down and 10 now for Jalen Hurts.
To throw again on second down.
Hurts.
He's got Dallas.
Hit his man Goddard.
They get 6.
And he gets 6 here, and now it's bringing down 3rd and 4.
They'll stick with the passing game.
Now Hurts. Hurts got a lot of separation. Hurts able to run himself for the 25-yard line. 31-yard on the run. And it's the first down. First and 10 now. Hurts hit his man, A.J. Brown. And gets only 3 yards. Yeah, this 22-yard line. Now Hurts. And that pass is incomplete. And that defender was all over him on that and brings up 3rd down and 7. Hurts again with the run. Hurts with another one breaking to get it at the 3. It's a gain of 19, and now they in a bigger hole to get it at the touchdown. Now it's first and goal at the 3. Barkley, nowhere. Ellis with the tackle for a loss of 2.
Critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it.
So now the Eagles now facing second down and go out to 5 after the loss to 2. Now Hurts. And that is incomplete. Should have caught that. That would have been a touchdown. But instead, 3rd and goal. Hurts. And that is incomplete. Now it's time for this decision making on 4th and goal coming up.
Too early, too late, maybe off a little bit. Gonna be a good chance that any attempt is gonna be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
That is incomplete. Now that was too much pressure juice, as he is incomplete. And once again, the Eagles stalling out on a drive that would have been scored. May. That is incomplete. Good defense to pop that ball free, and now it's 2nd down and 10. Now run it with Booty. And that will be going back to the drawing board. That will be going out right away. Kayshawn Booty cannot hit this time. Now Henderson will be getting a 1-yard pickup, so now it brings up 4th and 9.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on
Bryce Barrington.
in that neighborhood as well.
And now gets this at the 45-yard line of New England. Now they really need a touchdown here, down 14-0. Or a field goal or something. Jesus. Now Hurts. Incomplete pass by the tight end Goddard. 2nd down. Now Hurts able to fake the run and get it by Smith, but it's gonna be no gain. 3rd and 10 coming up. Hurts. Here's his man. The first catch complete. De'Ami Brown. And up with a 2-minute warning here. And it's a 14-yard pickup. And leads with a 2-minute warning. 14-0.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10. Hurts. Able to grab it there to complete it to Goddard. So now it brings up 1st down and 10 now at the 20. Now Barkley now. He'll be met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. Barkley will be going backwards. 2nd down and 13. Now Hurts. And he caught it! Touchdown! A.J. Brown! The Eagles able to finally get on the board before halftime. And that was a big-time floater, and now and Brown had to came for the jump to get it. And he finally holds on to it after 2 drops to the end zone. And he finally able to hang on here. What a scintillating 23-yard touchdown here for Jalen Hurts to A.J. Brown. Jake Elliott now to kick the extra point. And the kick is perfect. So it's now 14-7, Philly. A.J. Brown touchdown now. So now it brings up Jake Elliott to kick. 14-7 with 1:31 left in the 2nd quarter.
It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
And now it's 1st and 10 now for Drake May. May hit his man Dobbs, and he'll be taken down at the 42-yard line of the own territory. Now it's 2nd down and 3 now for the Patriots. May able to get it to Douglas to get it at the 48-yard line.
They'll throw with May.
May.
Open man here, the tight end
Oh, get it to Henry. Shakes the tackle. Touchdown.
Touchdown, New England.
Man, that was heck of
48 yards.
a catch and run. 48 yards for
Extra point
the
split
touchdown.
and it's now 21-7.
I don't know what kind of tackling is that by the defender. That was a pathetic tackling. He knew he had a tackle, but that was a little bit too soft to connect to the teeth of that. But Henry able to shake off to the teeth of a soft by a defender who done pretty soft tackling, and that defender need to work that out. So the return got it at the 23-yard line. So now Hurts now. Barkley get at the 33-yard line.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit.
Now here goes 1st and 10 now for Hurts. Oh, look at the launch! Oh, he definitely going to lose on that one. Intercepted. And that is Christian again.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And Hurt May able to get it to Henry, who just got that 48-yard touchdown. And now second down to 7.
With a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. To the air,
May
right back to Henry.
hit his man Henry and tackled by Quinyon Mitchell. Get it at the 35, get it at the 27. So now brings 3rd and 5 situation coming up. May. Henry again! Jeez, well, everybody tackling him or what?
They'll look to throw again.
Now, May pass intercepted. Cooper DeJean. Who made a song about him doing TikTok or YouTube about him, and he able to get a first pick of the ball game. So now Barkley with a split move and might get closer to throw a Hail Mary.
In quarter number 2. They'll throw now on the final play.
Now Hurts. That is incomplete.
So
halftime's fading. Halftime is now New England up by 14, now up to 21-7.
Everyone to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And now we are back now in the third quarter now after the Eagles trail 21-7, but the Patriots will get the ball to begin the third quarter. So now we are up.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. They've got good starting.
1st and 10 out of 35.
Here, 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Now here goes Henderson, losing yardage at the 34-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's May.
Now May.
He finds his man.
47-yard line. 13 yards, first down. Now here goes Boutte. Get at the 45-yard line.
Broken tackle. Brought him a little extra space. That'll give him 8 that time. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
And second down and 2 now at the 45-yard line for Drake May and the Eagles 45.
Looking to throw.
May.
Throw right side.
Yeah, the 40-yard line.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
Get out the 40. So now it's first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down,
Now, Henderson is losing yardage.
behind the line of scrimmage.
Second down and 13 now at the 43-yard line.
Second and 13. Looking to throw.
Now hits the fullback. Stiff arms him. Loses the football.
Fortunately, he's able to get this one back, so it is a first down.
With the first down. It's first and 10 now.
Down it's May.
May.
Finds his man, complete. It's Douglas.
Get it to Douglas. Get it at the 16-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. They set up the screen for Henderson.
Now get it to Henderson. Get out the 10. Man, this look like the defense of the Eagles weren't even trying. They like playing rookies. First and goal at the 10.
They'll run here with Henderson.
Easy touchdown.
End zone for a Patriot touchdown. Travion Henderson with his
Second today for Travion Henderson for the touchdown.
Patriots
So now with this be 28-7.
field to extend their lead. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away.
Borregales now to kick it away. Brent Covey.
And a nice return.
Get it at 30-yard.
Right at the 30-yard line.
Brandon Covey
Hurts and the Eagles
to get at
come up
30-yard
with
line.
first and 10, right at the 30.
Now Hurts to throw. This is man, A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown will have a lot of yardage and gets a lot of moves to get this at the 48 to gain one. First 10 now at the 48-yard line. Going deep for Brown. Incomplete. It was near coverage and get it at the 48-yard line. And now it's Hurts. And he able to get a short check down to complete it to Goddard. Get 7 yardage now, and now it's sprint third down and 3.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks
Hurts.
to throw.
Hit his man Barkley. And he must be a dangerous guy to really get right now. And that was the yardage they want. So now they really try and move faster. And it's just the third quarter, down 28-7. Now Hurts on a check down to Barkley. It's only a couple. It's only 2 yards officially. So now second down and 8. Now Hurts surveys left and able to get it at the 6. Gets first and goal at 6. Now Barkley will run it in! Touchdown! Philadelphia! From 6 yards out, and the Eagles will narrow the lead up to 15. And I was like, just easy as that. Just run up to the right, will get the defense loose, and able to run himself easily for the score. Now, Elliott. And it makes it a 28-14 ball game. So now, Elliott now to kick. And now gets it at the 35-yard line. So now Drake May now ready to lead this.
scores after the touchdown a moment
2
ago.
scores now. We're going to make it 1st and 10 now. The Eagles need to be getting aggressive.
Douglas, the man in motion. From the shotgun, May with it.
Now May on the screen at Henderson.
So the completion
And gets it at the 42-yard.
And that will bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42.
Now 2nd and 3 now for Drake May. Now, my goodness! That was a lot of yardage lost by the Eagles defense as Henderson going backwards some more. So now here goes 3rd down and 8.
To throw, it's May.
May
That is caught.
hit his man, Butte. Get it at the 42-yard line. Look at this. Now they really trying to score right back.
Henderson now on 1st and 10.
Henderson shakes. Oh my goodness! He shakes off. He just got it short down at the 1-yard line.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him. But
What a run by Henderson.
back to throw.
Touchdown,
That's going to be caught.
Douglas.
Touchdown. A great
See how easy it is? Man, they are easily just running away with this.
got in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown.
Now it's up to, now they back 3 scores. And they were able to get it up to 23.
Set up shop at the 23-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10.
Now 1st and 10 now.
23.
Barkley.
Off with Saquon Barkley.
And only gets only 2 here. 2nd down and 8.
25.
2 yards on the pickup.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Hurts.
Keep it himself.
And hits his man, Goddard. Gets it at the 48-yard line.
Field before going out of bounds.
And an Eagles
1st and 10 now.
Middle with Barkley.
Barkley will get it at the 49-yard line for a loss of 3.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Oh my goodness! Wide open! De'Ami Brown! Hurts find it faster! Hurts minded it faster to get De'Ami Brown for a 32-yard pickup. 1st and goal for Jalen Hurts. Hurts, wide open. The rookie tight end, touchdown, Eagles. Now what they want to do? They want to just they want to go for 2 here to just make it up by. They try and make it, trying to think. For example, if they want Hurts, he can run it himself for 2, and now they up by 13.
Pressure. Maybe you have to have a
35-22 of 35 ticks left, but now it's time for the defense to really.
This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly
It's time for them to really wake up in a hurry.
Accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on,
And they would have get it to Henderson, and he ain't gonna go anywhere. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 now for May.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
No gain.
To the air,
May. And hit his man Butte. Again, 42-yard line.
almost to the 40 before being taken down.
3 yards. And the Patriots
To the right side, this is
Now Henderson going backwards.
play back at the 45-yard line. And they're not going to get get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this.
Second down and 13.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Now May will be getting us up 42.
This offense so far on third down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. Here's May.
Man, what is the defense doing? He's giving them so much yardage that they just easily getting the first down. They are not stopping anything.
From the gun again to
Henderson. Once again, this Eagles defense not stopping anything. Not stopping everything. May. Henderson. It at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Henderson.
Up in the middle, he able to get at the 15-yard line.
Now 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll throw with May.
May now able to get it to Ramondre Stevenson, who shakes off. Touchdown, New England, and that might do it.
Ramondre Stevenson, a 14-yard touchdown.
Another pathetic tackling by the Eagles. That will end it. It is now 43-22 with 4:51 left. Jesus, bro. I think the Eagles defense looks more pathetic as usual. To how they waited just giving them points. They just giving up points. They give up after point, and that's where it gets how they getting stuck in their minds. Now, 1st and 10.
He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense.
2nd and 7 now. Hurts are able to check it down to Barkley. So, like, they gotta keep going for 2 for, like, something else. So, like, it's something to deal with. Now, here goes incomplete. It is now 2nd down and 10 now for the Eagles. Now now Hurts able to get Smith. Got a 34-yard line. 1st and 10. Barkley. Get at the 31-yard line. Eagles going faster. They moving quickly. The Eagles is moving quickly now. Now here goes. And he'll be getting us at the 42-yard line. Now they really trying. If they try to make it, they really need to get this. Now here goes Hurts. That is incomplete. Jeez, man. And that don't matter because down 43-22. You're not even good on defense. But that's alright, because you still have another game yet. We have bonus covers coming up between the Baltimore Ravens versus the Atlanta Falcons. Bonus covers coming up here in week 1 to see where else they're gonna be. But 3rd and inches. Oh my. Oh man, Hurts. That's a big mistake here by the Eagles.
So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
Now here goes Stevenson.
And he can only manage to get a couple.
2-minute warning. It had been a fairly one-sided first half. I mean, been a one-sided affair to this point in the second half. Now May running in himself and gets it at the 45-yard line. Stevenson able to shake off one and then gets it at the 36-yard line.
2 yards to go, second down.
And I wouldn't imagine how you think in Pittsburgh, right? You might be drafting a lot of rookies if you're in Philadelphia, though. May runs himself, jukes out one, and I believe it's time for him to go. It's time to go in Lincoln Financial. I believe they might be walking Sally a L as to how they can't beat the Patriots. But it is what it is now. The Patriots beat down the New England Patriots beat down the Philadelphia Eagles with a final score of 43-22. It's time for bonus coverage. We're going to go to K. Scott here in Atlanta with the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
That's a big-time win to take down the defending Super Bowl champs.
So that'll do it for us, for Charles.
And that will do it here. This is Juju Gaming here. We will say so long here in Philly. And we're going to go to bonus coverage with the Atlanta Falcons and Baltimore Ravens at Mercedes-Benz.